this house. We've taken 4 people and moved them all in together, and they're all totally different people, and we decided to see if these people could get along together. Let's go ahead and interview our first person and see if this person is having a good time in the house and ask them a few questions about themselves. This person's name is Al. Al, how are you doing today?
I'm fine. Why do you ask?
Well, I mean, that's just my job. I ask questions. I'm an interviewer.
I mean, what doesn't look fine? It seems like I'm here with a bunch of jerks, you know, and you're interviewing me. What could be wrong?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
You know, it's
Are you not enjoying the time?
I'm enjoying it. It's a good time, you know. You guys come in here, you take your damn camera, do all this stuff, and we sit here and we look at each other's face every morning. Every frickin' morning I watch the other guys eating their stupid cereal and crap like that, and I'm supposed to get some kind of intellectual value out of this whole stimulation crap.
Well, what kind of people are you living with? Do you like them?
Yeah.
I mean, anything about them? Or do you not like the way they eat cereal? Is that bad? Is that... Explain.
Okay. Eric over there, he tends to put the milk in the cereal first, you know, and then he pours a little bit of the little munchos in it, okay? And then he tries to sink those down into the milk so that they're all firmly wet and all that kind of crap. And then he starts eating that little batch, and then once he's done with that, he pours a little more of munchos into his cereal and eats those until pretty soon he's down to the little last bit of milk, and he puts like 2 or 3 munchos in there and splashes the milk all over the munchos, and then he sucks down the whole thing like that. And it's irritating me sometimes, but not all the time. I still love the group here. We're a good time, you know. You guys pay for my rent here, so it's, you know, going through college and stuff, and it helps out.
That sounds pretty annoying. I guess I would probably get annoyed by that too.
You know, not terrible. It's just a little bit of a...
Do you like the house at least? Are you liking your room?
It's cramped little quarters.
I mean, you got to stay in one room with.
I can't turn my record up, my stereo up very loud because they complain.
What kind of music do you listen to?
Van Halen. I have been a Van Halen fan my whole life. You know, Eddie and me go back a long ways. In my fantasies, you know, I don't really see him. But
have you ever had sex with Eddie Van Halen in a fantasy of yours?
So I had a girl named Shalisha once, and Shalisha, nah.
That has nothing to do with Van Halen, but that's nice to know. Thank you.
No, it was actually a different girlfriend that we did the Van Halen fantasy. What we did is I strapped the guitar around my neck, you know, and I came and I went, whoa, baby, kind of like that. And
you were Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah, and she, you know.
I see.
But I don't know if we should talk about things like
that. This is, you know, primetime television.
Right, there'll be little children.
There's bound to be children watching.
So,
all right. Well, let's go ahead and interview some of the other people and see what they think of you.
I think that, you know, I've gotten enough of this whole cam already. Okay.
All right, let's check everybody out, see what they think.
All right.
Hey, thanks for you know, giving me some of your time.
Anytime. I've enjoyed talking to you, dipshit.
Hello there, Eric. How you doing? Yeah, I snuck up on you a little bit there. I was just having an interview with your other roommate.
Me.
Yeah, this guy here. What's your name?
I love Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah. That guy. We need to do better research. All right. So, anyways, Aaron. Okay, Aaron.
Eric.
What?
I wanted to ask you some questions.
What?
Why do you eat your cereal that way? I mean, what does it accomplish? Does it...
What way?
The way you seem to just dunk everything. I mean, I can understand why I Love Eddie Van Halen would be angered. This is truly... Okay, hey, I want to ask you some questions. You think you could, relax breakfast for a second?
What do you want?
How are you enjoying living here? I mean, do you like your roommates? What's going on?
Well, Jack, he's always sitting around, just sitting there, you know, like playing with toys and stuff.
Mm-hmm, playing with toys.
And the other guy, that stupid guy, listens to Van Halen all day.
What's his name?
The stupid guy. I don't even know him yet. He's like,
Yeah.
and he just complains all day about my cereal.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he actually complains verbally to you?
Well, he goes up to me sometimes and smacks me in the back of my ear.
Jeez.
And he'll just say, you know, get my cereal and throw it against the wall. You can see the spots on the wall.
Yep. I see it. So, I got a few really strange questions to ask you, and I hope you can answer them. You seem a little distracted. But, man, you really do make a mess, don't you? See, I would probably thwap you on the back of the ear. I would do that. Okay, are you done? Can I ask you some questions now? What are you laughing about? What happened? Was that just a cough? You got something down your throat there? Okay, are you done? Okay. Alright, Eric. That's a nice tie, by the way. It's beautiful. Eric. Okay, what do you do for a living? What's your job?
I go down to the Frankie's, and I drive an ice cream truck.
You like the ice cream
how
truck?
to drive an ice cream truck.
Oh, you're just learning?
Mm-hmm. I'll sell ice cream for little kids.
Do you have a driver's license?
Not yet.
You don't have one yet?
No.
Okay. Well, we'll get you one. You know, I think I'm going to move on to somebody else now and let you finish this cereal. Okay? You have a nice night now.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you later. So, Eric told us that you thwapped him in the back of the ear during some of his...
Have you seen his ears? Like, if that ain't a good enough target, they beg to be smacked in the back of. I mean, and did you actually interview him already?
Yeah, we did.
Did he? Good thing he wasn't eating cereal.
He was. He was eating his cereal.
So you can see my point, can't you?
Yes.
Okay then.
Stop, you freak!
Yeah, I'm looking for Jack. I think he's right over here. You, hey,
No.
excuse me.
Get off my
Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Oh, wait, what's going on?
Nada. You must be Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you got here?
Nothing, go here!
Okay, sorry. So, how old are you, Jack?
I'm 20.
20? And, you have a job? You,
Yeah.
what do you do?
I work for KB's.
For KB's? What's KB's? I'm sorry.
KB Toys.
Oh, toys? Okay, so is this research you're doing here?
What am I doing?
I just noticed you had some toys around
Oh,
you.
it's cleaning up.
Oh. Whose toys are those?
Well, I took them back from the store because I had to look at them.
They're not, you know. They broke?
This one here. See, it has no wings.
Oh.
So they gave it to me for free.
What's it do? Does it have any
Lost these.
features there?
Well, it's kind of neat. It goes.
You get a little excited when you...
These ships here, this one, the buttons don't work, so they gave me that one. It doesn't have the things.
The wings either.
And this one here, it has no battery cover.
Oh.
And no battery, so it doesn't make any noise.
So it doesn't do anything.
But this one here,
Now it made some noise there. It made some noise.
well, this here, it doesn't just go, it does. So you might actually get scared for a while.
Yeah. Okay, alright. Alright, Jack. Can I...
What?
You have a... What's that necklace? Where'd you get that? That's nice.
Interworld.
So Jack, you work at KB Toys,
Huh?
and how do you like living here so far?
Oh, it's great. It's great.
The other guys.
I try to stay away from the Van Halen guy. He's kind of grumpy.
Really?
Yeah.
Kind of grumpy. Does he flick you in the ear ever?
No.
No, never
I
flicked
stay
you in
away
the
from
ear?
him. But then Eric, he's kind of on the weird side.
Yeah, I've noticed.
He's kind of weird. Then Paul. Now me and him get along. Okay.
You and Paul, you get along? Why? What's? I haven't met him yet. I've just got here
Well,
today.
he's rather normal, I would say.
Really?
He's quite tidy. He likes to keep things clean. So everything, you know, everybody's kind of nice with Paul because he's a neat guy. He's kind of a
Yeah.
neat freak, I guess you could say.
So he takes care of the
He
place?
takes care
Or?
of the place. He's nice. He's really nice. Really nice.
That's cool.
So,
Well, I guess I actually kind of look forward to meeting him.
yeah. He's a really nice guy. So, thanks for the interview.
Hey, no problem, man. You go on with your research. Continue.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was just cleaning.
Oh no. Hello, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I heard a lot about you, Paul. Eric says that you're a pretty nice guy here.
Says I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, really nice.
Eric said that?
Sure.
Really? I don't. Eric and I mean, have you met Eric?
Well, actually, Eric didn't say much, really. It was Jack. I get my names mixed up occasionally.
Yeah. Oh, you're new in the house.
Well, I'm just interviewing people.
I was just thinking about that. You know, Eric saying something about Eric doesn't like me at all. Eric has a problem. Eric is a little mentally. Have you noticed? Have you?
Well, he seemed a little distant, perhaps.
Well, I guess I got. What's that?
He didn't seem all with it, perhaps. I mean, he seemed kind of out of it at times. He was into his cereal, I guess. I guess you noticed that, huh?
Yeah, he was into his cereal, wasn't he?
Yeah. Well, anyway, could you just have a seat? I just wanted to interview you for a few minutes.
Yeah.
You know, just to find out how you feel about being in this whole family here. Does it seem like a nice crew? How about the guy that loves guitar, Van Halen guy?
Yeah, the Van Halen guy.
What's his name again?
That's the funny thing. Is I call him Bob.
Oh, gee.
Everybody else calls him the Van Halen guy. I started calling him Bob from the beginning when I first met him. I don't know, it's kind of funny. When I first met him, you know, he told me his name. But I forgot it within 5 minutes. And so I said, hey, Bob, come here. And so, hey, chat, please. This is my part of the interview. All right. You know? And clean up over there just a little bit. Just, you know, try to pick up the little pieces that people are going to step on.
You know, Jack says you're pretty nice.
Yeah, Jack and I get along. Jack actually cleans when I ask him to.
You seem kind of grouchy to me, actually. A little anal about this whole clean thing.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
You got a problem with your knee there?
well, see, I fell.
Oh, yeah. I noticed you were rubbing it. Is it sore? Or?
Yeah, it's a little sore. Will you please, can you wipe this off? What's on your head? See? You see why I'm anal? You live here.
I heard he sells ice cream to kids.
he doesn't, and he never will.
Well, that's what he actually told us.
Yeah.
That,
Well, he thinks that one day he's going to get a driver's license and sell ice cream to children. When I doubt they would let him 50 yards from a child.
do you have a job?
Yes.
Oh. What is your job?
Oh, you want to know what my job is?
Do you like your job?
Yes, I love my job. I work at the Hilton.
Oh,
I clean
yes, right.
all the rooms. I
Very
put
good.
the candy on the
On the what?
on the case. And a lot of times, that's a really interesting job. It really is. A lot of people would think it was boring, but it's
Well, I would think
very
it'd be fun because you'd meet a lot of
interesting
people
job.
if you were a people-interested person. Do you enjoy dealing with people?
You don't really meet very many people.
Oh, you don't?
No, you're really by yourself in the rooms. Sometimes you can go in the rooms while the people are still, you know, there, but they're asleep, you know, or in the shower. You know, they don't know. You got a key, and the key doesn't know what time it is. The key doesn't know where the people are. So you just.
So they allow that at the Hilton? That's an okay thing?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. I've never asked. I've never actually went to anybody and said, "Can I do this?" I just do it. It's a good time.
Well, they give you the keys, you would assume.
Yeah, if they give me the key, so I would assume that if the key works at midnight, I would assume that I'm allowed to go in there at midnight.
Are they those computer keys that you just slide in, or the
You can just slide in the.
Yeah, so they're bound to program that out if there was a
Yeah, they
problem.
would program it out.
So you've been working there long?
Yeah, I've been working there for about a year.
Who's your supervisor there?
Don Juan and Marco. That's what we call him.
That's not his actual name.
Yeah, okay, well, his real name is Don Juan. But his last name is Marco. And, I mean, I know, it's funny. It's funny.
So that's not much of a stretch to call him Don Juan Marco, then, I guess. Huh?
No, I mean, it's just like, you know, it's like he should have been. I can't do this.
He damn near is
I'm
Don
horrible
Juan
at
Marco.
interviews.
So it's been pretty easy to get you to sit down at least.
That spit a booger out of my nose. I'm a little sick. The pollen in the air.
Okay, you have anything to say about your roommates? Any-
Yeah, the only thing I'd like to say is I think that Chad is a very good guy. I think
Jack.
Yeah. No, Chad.
Who's Chad?
Chad is the kid that plays with the toys.
That's Jack.
Yeah, Jack plays with the
Jack,
toys.
yeah.
Eric is the guy that eats cereal, and that Bob you call the guitar
Yeah,
player
Bob.
guy.
Yeah, Bob. His name's not Chad?
The guitar player?
No, the guy.
Well, that's
the
Jack.
Toys? Oh, I've always called him Chad.
Oh yeah. Well, you call Cheryl Bob too,
Oh
so
yeah, so maybe I'm just psycho, you know?
that could be it. Maybe it was
So-
their name in another life or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. So Chad, Jack,
Yeah,
is
as we know him.
he's a great guy. I like him a lot. He cleans up. He helps me out around the house, and he actually has a job. You know, which I mean, it's a strange
KB
job,
Toys?
but it's a job. Yeah, KB Toys. I think that his job is to go there and like walk around playing with the toys, so that the kids think, "Wow, look, an adult likes that toy."
He
So
told
they go
us
over
that
there.
he actually does research for the toys or something like that.
And that's what he calls it, because he thinks he's playing with the toys, so he's researching the toys. But really, what he's doing is he's playing with the toys, so the kids come over and go, "Look, an adult likes that toy," and then they buy it, and he thinks that's a job.
Okay, well, it's been pleasant interviewing you.
Yeah, you have a very pleasant time here.
Okay, take care.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye bye.